is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
First reading. A reading from the book of Ezra, chapter 1, verses 1 to 6. In the first year of King Cyrus of Persia, in order that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be accomplished, the Lord stirred up the spirit of King Cyrus of Persia, so that he sent a herald throughout all his kingdom, and also in a written edict declared, Thus says King Cyrus of Persia, the Lord, the God of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he has charged me to build him a house at Jerusalem in Judah. Any of those among you who are of his people, may their God be with them, are now permitted to go up to Jerusalem in Judah, and rebuild the house of the Lord, the God of Israel. He is the God who is in Jerusalem, and let all survivors in whatever place they reside be assisted by the people of their place with silver and gold, with goods and with animals, besides freewill offerings for the house of God in Jerusalem. The heads of the families of Judah and Benjamin, and the priests and the Levites, everyone whose spirit God had stirred, got ready to go up and rebuild the house of the Lord in Jerusalem. All their neighbors aided them with silver vessels, with gold, with goods, with animals, and with valuable gifts, besides all that was freely offered. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 8, verses 16 to 18. Jesus said to the crowd, No one lights a lamp and conceals it with a vessel, or sets it under a bed. Rather, he places it on a lampstand, so that those who enter may see the light. For there is nothing hidden that will not become visible, and nothing secret that will not be known and come to light. Take care then how you hear. To anyone who has, more will be given, and from the one who has not, even what he seems to have will be taken away. The Gospel of the Lord.
My dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, when a lamp is lit by a lighting lamp, the latter loses nothing. Its light remains as it was in the beginning. Dear friends in Jesus Christ, it is same when we give the light of Christ to others. We don't lose anything, but we add a lot of color and a lot of richness, the richness of Christ, to others' lives. To do that, we need to have an unselfish attitude in our hearts and minds. We must be ready to render a selfless service to others. One who is selfish, one who thinks about one's own comfort, one who prefers in remaining in his comfort zone, he never gives the light of Christ to others. Dear friends in Jesus Christ, we are Catholics. Catholic is a universal person. The very meaning of the Catholicity is being universal. Therefore, salvation, the light of Christ, are not my own private properties. I should distribute them. I must share them with others, irrespective of his culture, irrespective of his nation and his social standards. And that is what great missionaries did in the recent past. Just think about our beloved patron saint of Sri Lanka, St. Joseph Vaz. He came all the way from India, having seen that there is a dark age in the Sri Lankan Catholic Church. where there is no even a single priest to cater the spiritual needs of the Catholics. He came all the way from India. Why? Because he had that unselfish attitude towards others. He was someone who cherished the very title of Catholic very much. And just think about Francis Xavier, Saint Francis Xavier, the patron saint of India. He came all the way from Spain by knowing very well that he would not be able to go back even to the Spain. And that is the kind of attitude a Catholic should have. He must give the light of Christ to others. Dear friends, in Jesus Christ, we are living in a society where so many people are misled and their lives have been darkened due to the addictions, bad addictions, drugs, pornography. And also they are suffering with poverty. And sometimes they forego 2 full meals per day while satisfying their physical needs only with 1 full meal per day. They are in need of light of Christ. Their lives should be enlightened by the light of Christ. Therefore, let us go to the periphery. Let us reach out the people who are in need of our light, the light of Christ, so that we may be able to show everyone that we are true Catholics, real Catholics who follow the real footsteps of Jesus Christ.